Hey everyone, welcome back to Fish Hut Northwest. We're here in the kitchen again this week with Chef Kelly. And I see tuna and I think seaweed.
Yeah, good.
Yeah?
Good job. Yeah. Speaking about seaweed, guys, today we're going to be making a wakame salad with Hawaiian albacore poke. And it's going to serve with some sushi rice, so we'll make a poke bowl.
Poke bowl.
Yes. Okay.
All right.
Let's start actually with our wakame because we kind of started with that. So this is wakame, right? It's a dried seaweed. Okay.
Yeah.
And
so it starts out really dark.
Out black. I mean, it's black as night, right? And then you rehydrate it. It only took me like 5 minutes to rehydrate it, and it's now to this color.
Yeah, you just did that in water.
You just soaked it in water. That's all it is. And I kind of rinse it off and squeeze it out and make sure it's kind of dry because it has a little bit of a.
Yeah, you strained it for a while, didn't you? Yeah.
And
okay.
All right, so we're gonna start with our dressing for it. So we're gonna do about a tablespoon of miso.
And what's miso?
Miso is a fermented soybean paste.
Okay.
Very, 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 very salty.
Yes,
okay?
very, very, very salty.
Yeah, if I can only give you one description, it's very salty.
Okay.
All right, exactly.
Well, this must be a salty dish then, because you
it needs a little seasoning.
The soy. And,
have about a tablespoon of soy.
Okay.
This is like tablespoons for everything across the board. Okay.
All right.
Tablespoon of rice wine vinegar.
And is that an exact measurement?
Oh yeah, of course.
All right.
Same thing with the sesame oil.
Always have to say something to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think this is not an optional one. It's the toasted sesame seeds. I love it in it.
That they're already toasted and.
Yeah, they're already toasted.
You can just buy them like that.
Yeah, just buy it like that.
Okay.
Good stuff. Okay. Traditionally, you would use yuzu juice in this, but yuzu juice is like a bottle product, and I don't really. I've had it before, and I don't really use it that often, so I just kind of use lemon juice instead.
Oh, so it's almost the same.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Very similar.
Okay.
Okay. That was a
fancy word for lemon juice.
It's its own juice. Right. It's a really oddball kind of a citrus. It's doesn't have a lot of juice to it. Yeah, it's just hard to find here in the States. Okay. That was a tablespoon of lemon juice, about a tablespoon of Mirin. That is a sweetened rice cooking wine.
Okay.
Okay. Then we're just gonna make sure we just get this all stirred up. It's the miso is the problem.
Oh yeah.
Okay, so we have the tuna there, and we diced it up. Tuna has a little bit of sinew to it, so just kind of cull through it, and just make sure you don't have too much sinew in it. There's top loins and there's bottom loins too, and I like top loins the best. That's my favorite.
Okay, well, hopefully we always get you the top loin then.
Well, duh, that's what you said. You only give me the finest, right?
Yep, we sure do.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Okay, so.
Only the best for you, chef.
Okay, so we're going to toss this. I want you to taste it with me. So this is that was about 2 cups of seaweed. Oh no, we're good.
Okay.
So we don't need the rest of this dressing.
Okay.
Okay. All right, so our seaweed salad is the wakame seaweed salad.
Okay.
That's already done.
Got that.
Okay, now we're gonna work on our poke.
And you use a lot of the same ingredients, I see.
A lot of the same ingredients. This is about 12 ounces of tuna.
Okay.
Yeah, you can take care of that too.
Thank you.
This is half a small onion. We're gonna use about half of this. So a quarter of a small Mahi Onion, one of those super sweet ones.
Yeah.
Right? Quarter cup of green onions, the tops.
Yep. Chives.
I put a little bit of cilantro in mine, but that's kind of optional. That's about 2 tablespoons.
Sounds good to me.
Okay. Ginger is not optional. typically people will say 1 teaspoon. I kind of use a little bit extra. So that's about 2 teaspoons of ginger. And we're going to use about 1 red Fresno chili. These things are not that spicy. Actually, I'm going to put some in my wakame too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Those look good.
Okay.
Yeah.
If you don't know what
Adds a lot of color.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
If you don't know what a red Fresno chili, this is this guy. You've probably seen him. You're like going, ah, that guy looks a little spicy for my taste. And really, it's not. 2 teaspoons of sesame oil.
Okay.
About a tablespoon of sesame seeds.
All right.
And a 1/4 cup of soy.
A lot of soy.
Actually, we're going to do just a hair less than that because typically that's for a pound is the 1/4 cup.
Okay.
And so we're going to do just a little bit less. So that's like 3 tablespoons of soy. Okay. And we're just going to toss, toss, toss.
Wow.
That's poke.
That's poke.
Okay, set that aside.
Sure.
Okay, so now let's talk about sushi rice. Okay, if you can give me this.
Yeah, sushi rice is warm.
Yes, this sushi rice is warm, and it's warm for a reason. And you know, all your good sushi should be at minimum like room temp. It's kind of on the warmish side. It's because you know the rice starts to lock up, and it's just easier to form when it's room temperature.
Oh.
Okay. Also, just tastes better. I mean, cold. You've had cold sushi before, and you go, "This
From the
is
gas station."
From the gas station. It's like going, "This is not the best."
That's not quite right, I don't think.
Yeah. No.
But
yeah.
if
If you
you-
go to your normal sushi restaurant, they're using warm rice. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So
If not,
also when you're mixing your rice too, just follow your ingredients, the directions on the package.
okay.
And I usually cook mine in my Instapot, which I love my Instapot. You guys probably have seen.
Yes, I know.
Yeah. And so then I'll let it cool down just a little bit, and then I'll kind of chop it up so that it's stirred up a little bit, and then I add a little bit of seasoned rice vinegar. I don't use, typically you can buy this one already seasoned. I don't like that because I like mine a little saltier than sweeter, and so I just make my own. So it's
Okay.
just salt and sugar is added to that, and that is what the seasoned one
Oh, all
is.
right.
Okay.
I see.
So I
Yeah.
used my own, and there you go.
There you go.
And so there we go. We're ready to already assemble.
Really?
Yeah. And I'll go through. We're gonna make sushi another day, and we'll go through the whole process a little more in depth about how to make sushi rice.
Okay, sounds
Okay.
good.
All right. We're gonna have our
This.
rice in our
Yes.
bowl. Okay. Take that.
Sure. Ooh.
Dude, this is awesome.
Looks great.
Okay. Where's your bowl?
You're not sharing? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah. Sure. Sure. Okay. A little bit of seaweed salad.
Okay.
Then I like to put just a little pinch of sushi ginger on there too. It adds a little extra color.
And you always like the pink.
Yeah, I like the pink one. I think it's better flavor, but that's just my personal taste.
Okay.
And also sometimes people will put macadamia nuts
Ooh,
on their
that sounds
poke
good.
too.
Yeah.
All right. Maybe a little extra green onion. All right, and there you go, guys.
Wow.
There is zero reason why you cannot make that. That is super, super easy.
Yeah. Quick, easy.
Quick, yeah.
Okay. Well, while we dig in, we'll go ahead and throw it back to you guys in the studio then. Yep. Looks great.